Y'all, what? No, why y'all doing this?
That's a good one. Do you guys swallow your gum?
No,
I don't swallow my. I swallow
you're
my
not
gum.
supposed to.
This the opening.
I'm chewing it. I might as well just swallow.
What, bro? Like if there's no way to just spit it out.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it in my mouth till 5 if I have to. It's not leaving.
Exactly. There's
How long
no
was the nap?
point.
That's kind of crazy. It still have flavor?
Huh?
It still have flavor, huh?
Nah.
That shit was just
It's been that long. I just
Damn it, Sarah.
Welcome to episode 15. Because if you don't stop, the curse is going to be wild. Welcome to episode 15 of the ABU podcast. I'm Tyler here. I'm here with my co-host. We got Dawn.
Yo.
We got Amanda.
Yo.
We got Isaiah.
Yo.
And finally joining us again.
Woo!
Since she never likes being a part of the episodes.
But she likes being in the room.
But she's here.
What?
We got Sarah, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Sarah, Miss Part-Time on ABU. Of course, welcome to episode 15. If you haven't already, like, follow, subscribe, do what it is you do. Today's going to be a continuation on the Grudges episode we did last time. Grudges. What you mean?
Here comes a new guy.
You know what? Sarah, what's your opinion on people that hold grudges? Do you have any personal grudges and stuff like that? Give us a little bit of an insight.
Personal grudges? I don't know. I feel like I always grew up with like beef being one-sided. Like if you're beefing with me, you're clearly not. I don't care enough to have any beef. I can't hold grudges over people. I think I just let it go. It depends on how serious it is. I think it varies because I don't know.
So you've never held like a personal grudge for, not even just someone, maybe like something. Because we all have like examples.
Maybe something dumb with like my siblings. Like, they do some petty stuff like if I say don't touch my food in the fridge and they obviously go touch
when it
it.
comes to your siblings. When it comes to family in general, it's never
Real,
done.
like why are you touching my stuff in my fridge? I don't care if you have munchies. Get your own stuff.
Munchies
Get your own
can't be
stuff.
stopped.
And it's in my crisper. You know that crisper should be labeled at this point, but you're still gonna open it because you were hungry and you want to be fat. No, absolutely not.
That's very valid.
So one example of a grudge you've held is with your siblings, right? Siblings?
Being fat. It's okay to say. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's
I'm not
it's
fat
fine.
shaming. I'm not fat
It's
shaming.
true.
I'm not
Being
fat
fat is
shaming.
equivalent to being hungry, I guess.
So
Yeah.
you can't be hungry?
I'm
No.
I-
fat
be
shaming
hungry,
if you touch
but
my
I
stuff.
still-
No one
I'm
can be
gonna be
hungry?
mean if you touch my
I'm
stuff.
still hungry, I guess.
Literally don't touch my
You
stuff.
never get hungry to the point where like, even if you eat food, it doesn't add weight. Your body just absorbs all of it. That ever happens to you?
Yeah.
As happened.
Yeah. So like, what if people are just hungry? What if your siblings like?
But if I made it very
like they're on
direct
life
and
support
clear,
right
if I made it clear that that's mine and you still go ahead and
Mhm.
touch it, and then you do it sometimes on purpose,
now. So
like you do that to get under my skin.
what if, like, say for example, let's say, for example, I'm your sibling, right? And I'm hungry. I'm like, all right, eat. I know Sarah got some in the fridge though. But what if it's food that you had bought yesterday? Not that you would ever do this, but you had food that you had bought yesterday. Be like, you know, I'm kind of full, so I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow. But what if I had eaten the food and then ordered the same thing again, and I replaced it?
That's respect. I'm not gonna lie, that's
Okay.
respect. My siblings don't do that though, so that's why I'm standing on it. No,
okay.
No, I'd be
because they'll
writing,
eat it and be
I'd
like,
do
well,
I'd be
you
writing
didn't eat
threats.
Oh.
it. Writing threats.
Oh.
I said it.
Leaving notes.
Yeah. I write it with a Sharpie.
So which
If
one?
you touch my food, you will die.
So which
That's
one?
it.
You will die.
Which one you write the notes to?
Anybody who looks at it and thinks about opening it, no one's safe.
That's crazy.
That's really
If I have leftovers and I know I don't care. I already know in like within a week. I know my cravings. I just know what I'm gonna have the next day.
So what are you having tomorrow?
When I think about it after I eat, because right now I'm hungry for something else. So I'll decide that after. It makes sense. It's a girl thing. You don't do that? You don't do that? Or it's just me?
No,
Okay.
I
See?
get the feeling.
So if I come home and I have leftovers, like for example sweets or like cake, and I know it's gonna be mine, like I'm gonna have it on the weekend because the weekend is just so much better to have sweets. Cause why not? I will write, if you touch this, you will die.
I've even left notes on my food, guys. It don't end. It does not end, bro. Even if there's a note,
And
They'll
I
act
put
like they were
XOXO at the
blind.
end.
it's insane, bro.
Let's say
Never touch my
let's
food.
say you
Let it be
forget
known.
about the food though. If you forget about the
You
food,
won't
it's in
forget.
there and you forget about it, and if they take it, would you still be mad?
It's still a problem.
It's still a problem.
I mean, if
Yeah.
I gave you clear instructions to not touch it and you still did it, like, bro,
Yeah.
you could at least came to me and say, hey, I know it's been in the fridge for a while. You think I can have it? That's respect. But you're just gonna take it. And eat
Okay.
it, and then sometimes not even tell
Okay,
me.
here's a situation. What if, like, I'm your sibling, and then you have like a box of chocolates, right? A box of chocolates, and I want one, and I go, and I'm used to like, okay, I'm just since you have so much, and it's caramel. I love caramel.
Ah,
I want
yeah,
one.
there you go.
Usually, my habit, I'll just pick one, and then you come out of nah, that's mine. Oh, okay.
I mean, if I have
I'll
a
leave
lot,
it alone.
that's fair.
But something that like I say like 2 weeks later, it's still there. You have not touched the box, and you still say, nah, it's mine. Am I foul for still taking one? If you're just saying
Nah.
no just so I don't have it?
Nah, because I think I would know if I'm. I think you would know if I'm just saying no to say no. Like
Okay,
I
but what
couldn't
if you
do
are
that.
saying no to say no? Like, would that be foul? If I, you know what, you're just like messing with me right now. I'm just
That's
still
not
gonna take
foul.
one.
Because I'd probably do the same as your sibling.
Okay. Because
I think that would just be our rivalry.
I've definitely
So-
done that before. Like, what?
I would just say
Why
keep
you
that
looking at
same
me like
energy.
What?
I feel like like you look at me like you're disagreeing. He's looking at me with such
Nah.
disgust.
It's because he's done it.
Okay.
It was
You
like, why are
probably
you
taking
talking
stuff
about
for a
all
little
that?
bit, bro.
I definitely have.
No, I've done that. No, I've done that before.
You take his fruit
And
snacks?
his juice boxes, like,
Not the
bro,
Wrong with the bully
it's the
since the
Sesame
man
Street
came out the
ones.
womb.
They be getting
Okay, I can understand that.
The one
Baby,
bullying
listen, bro.
since bro came out the womb. Been a bully since.
No, I've been,
What
I
flavor?
no, I be
Apple
doing that.
Apple, bro.
Apple, so
Yeah.
I understand because I take it too. It makes
Bro,
me
his little
good.
brother's like 4 or 5. Like,
Bro,
You're
Sesame.
not gonna know.
Well, he does. He looks at me do it. I still do it.
That's crazy.
Are you
That
gonna
is
stop you?
fear and
Why?
helplessness. That's not fair.
Huh?
I said that's fear and
a
helplessness.
bully
bro.
since the womb is insane.
Bro, I was like, I can't.
Well, he just takes the iPad. I take his juice.
Mhm.
Fair.
Seems like a fair trade.
Yep.
Like a fair trade.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I get the juice, you get the iPad. And any kid is gonna pick the iPad. Any kid.
iPad kids.
Real.
No, for real.
All right, so up next, we got a little bit of a fun thing. We have an ABU debate.
Mm.
So,
Why you say that?
What a time for Sarah to be here.
Oh, dang, how's it going? Because it's 5 of us.
Yeah, that's good.
3v2.
No, that's good.
3v2?
It is what it is.
What is
Whatever,
this? So,
3v2.
whatever the
So-
split is,
I'm explaining.
whatever the
All
split
right,
is.
so-
Sarah, we got this.
Here's the debate.
Sorry. Go.
Here's the debate. The debate is, does code exist? Does girl code and guy code exist? Yes or no? Now, how we're going to do this, we're going to split up in 2 teams. One team arguing for it, one team arguing against it. So
Is it
how
like
we
devil's
gonna-
advocate what we have to act?
Hmm?
What?
You said against it. Who's against it?
Well, we haven't picked the teams yet.
Not thinking
We haven't picked the
through.
teams yet, so I got.
But I thought it was just gonna be guys versus girls.
No
like,
thinking through.
That's, that's
Oh, you know what?
Alright,
Alright,
we guy versus
all
girls.
right, to
or-
make it easier, I'm gonna be against it, and all y'all can be for it.
okay.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Always gotta be the odd man out.
Oh, brother.
Wait,
I don't
so
see
the
it.
question
Guys,
is there a code?
yeah,
Like, do
does
you-
girl code and guy code exist?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so then you could be for it. So how about this?
No, I'll be against it. Cause y'all.
So you want to be against it?
No, not that I want to be against it, but it's just like if you want to make it a debate, for sure. Then
I thought it was gonna be.
Are you guys against it?
No.
I'm not against it.
Then let's just discuss. I don't.
All right,
Or
raise
the
your hand.
debate could be
Raise
like
your
right
hand.
now, like.
Let's do this right now. Raise your hand if you're for it. If you think yes. 3 against 2. Boom.
I think no. Honestly, I don't. I think
You
it's
got me
kinda
with
like,
them two?
I have one hand,
you
one.
raise your
I
hand.
don't think there is code, but I
I
do.
I want to
think
get
there
into
is.
it so I can explain, you know?
I don't think there's code, but I do think
I
there is.
have a reason. I actually have like reasoning for like it not existing.
Okay, you know what? We'll go around. If
Lovely
you're with it,
plan.
say you're with it. If you're not, then
Okay.
explain why. So Zay, you start off. Are
So
you with it or against it?
I think it depends. It's very situational
Yeah.
because sometimes you don't even have to utilize code. You know, I feel like there's situations where you just think about like basic respect. Damn, bro. there's basic respect between people,
You stop.
or basic respect for
No.
like how you would go about how you would go about things. I don't even think you have to use code for like certain like nuanced situations. Like for example, like there's certain people I wouldn't like. All right, let's say for example, they want to stop talking to somebody because you know, because God forbid they did him wrong. I would. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if like. It doesn't matter if I know him, if I don't know him. I'm not gonna talk to the person who did him wrong, regardless of whether I have issues with them or not. It's just like I know what happened, and whether I know the one or know of the one, like I'm not gonna do that because that's how I show my type of respect. If somebody's in the wrong, I'm not gonna give them that attention. I'm not gonna give them that validation that they can still live their life normally, knowing that they did that. And I'm not saying that like I'm getting revenge for other people. That's not the case. It's just that I don't have to utilize guide code in terms of like not talking to your friends' exes or not talking to people like that. It's just situational. So I see it as it exists in certain situations, but not all.
Okay.
Okay. I say the same thing. But I just think that it's all code until it happens to you. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, so I'm not saying that I'm gonna violate code, right? If I'm on a best friend, because I only really go by code. I really only go by code if I'm really that close to that person. If I'm only friends with you and I don't really think the friendship is really that crazy, then why am I going so hard for a code if it's not even like that for real? Like the friendship is not that deep. So when I mean like it until it happens to you, let's say like for example, Sarah, we have a girl code, and because Sarah is getting the benefit, if she wasn't getting like if it was a regular day, she was like, nah, I'm not with that. But because she's getting the benefit out of the situation, it's different though.
That makes sense.
So it's
Very
code
true.
until it happens to you. And also like you might even I don't know, like you might not even know that you don't even go by that until the situation actually comes up and it does happen to you. You might find yourself switching up. You never know. So yeah, that's why I feel. That's why I think there is code, but there isn't. It really depends who you're messing with, because you don't know. People really don't know their own true colors until it really does happen to them. They're like, damn, I'm like that. But like, it's me though. It's my life. So yeah,
You
That
know,
makes sense.
yeah.
I think I agree with that. I don't know. I think coming into this, I was very much code all day because I would never disrespect somebody's, you know, beliefs on things or like go against my friend, especially a close friend. Um, but I definitely do think it depends on like a situation or like who you're messing with specifically
Mhm.
because things could change and like true colors like Amanda and Z shared, you know, they could come out. So I definitely think it depends. So there's really no yes or no for me at least. What's your answer?
Damn.
Well, for me, I don't. Here's the thing. For me, I don't really see it as like code, because basically, girl, guy code, whatever you want to call it,
It's different.
it's really just another name for having like morals and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like most of the girl guy code is basically like, oh, like if you're a good person, then you'll do this, like you'll check in with them, you'll like they say if they stop talking to somebody, you're not gonna go talk to that person. It's just a very complicated way of saying that you have morals. So in that sense, I would say it doesn't exist. It's just having morals. So I would say that the code doesn't really exist when you really think about it. You know what I mean? That's just my take on it. Like I don't really see it as.
But
being
with you,
like
if you put guy code and girl code together as a test.
yeah, it's like I said, it's just a test to see how good of a friend you are.
Yeah, because like remember what you said. This conversation we had where did we talk about it on girl?
Homie hopping.
The
I
home,
know.
no, not even the
Yeah,
homie
definitely
hopping.
talked about
No,
it.
yeah, like if there was a girl that you was
Yes.
interested, right, and then it didn't work out between you guys, and then Tyler's like, oh, can I? You guys will ask, and then
Yeah.
you would just go for it. But if that happened and the girl like nah, But if a guy intervene and then it's like, oh, now we're getting tested.
That's a whole nother bag though, because then.
But that's what I'm saying. Girl code and guy code, they're always
Can't say
testing
can't
each other if
say
you
it on
put
this
them
episode,
together.
can't. Because
Why?
like,
You could
What's
censor it.
wrong?
no
Don't need a
offense,
Patreon.
no offense to y'all. No offense to y'all. Disclaimer before I say anything. I just feel like girls make it more complicated than it needs to be.
No.
You know?
Because
I don't
it's
think so.
always
You
deeper
could-
than that.
but you
It's
could
always
have
deeper than
tested
that. Don't get
It's
me
not.
started with that.
No,
Oh my god.
no.
You see what I
It's
said?
always
there?
deeper than
Look, you
that.
see what I said?
No, it's
No.
always deeper than that. We don't make it complicated
Yes, you
because
do.
girls.
Y'all don't make it
Because
complicated?
girls.
He said he would ask me. Y'all said no
No,
automatically.
because it's deeper than that. Because with girls, when stuff like that happens, it's always something under the belt. It's always something, and it always comes out. With guys, you guys could just keep it cordial and like, okay, whatever. Girls can't do that. They always gotta do some. Oh my god, they always
Exactly,
gotta
gotta
do
be
things
A
extra.
lot of girls are
That-
No, they
that
always
proves
do
my
things
point,
extra.
though.
Like they do things behind your back, as in like they do their in
You
order to
just-
get their
That's what
way.
proves my point. Girls are
But it's
sneaky.
always something underlying.
Y'all
That's
see
why it's
this?
complicated.
No, just let it keep going because it's just gonna prove the point. further,
No,
and then
it's
just-
it's not. It's not. Oh my gosh! It's
but
like
guys
it
gonna be
should be
quiet.
Okay,
simple.
okay. So
If
you're
it's
saying
deep,
that
okay, if it's deep, okay.
As like the other person
If
got
something-
issues and you don't like that's
If something's not
always-
complicated, it's not that deep, right?
Mike.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Let me
Thank
no
you,
let me
thank
explain
you,
my point. Let me
thank
explain
you.
my point. Listen.
Go.
If okay, usually girls that are really close don't even have the same type to begin with, right?
Usually.
Most of the time, that's how
Most of,
the real friendships don't have
so
similar
is it
types.
usually, mostly, or they
No,
don't?
They usually nah.
So why is it?
So
The
it's not.
closest,
But why
the
is it-
people who are really good for the girls that are besties don't have the same
But
type.
why is it
So
that
if
girls-
it does come to the point where oh I like him too, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? If there's something wrong with the other girl, then that is just what you call it.
Icky.
The
Being
guy
extra.
situation is just a result of the other girl's problems, if that makes sense. That's when things come up. The guy is just a subject of it. It's not the problem, if that makes sense.
So why is it?
Yes, bro.
So why is it the real
Girls
friendships
just make it
between
whispering?
women have to be between girls that don't have the
He
same
just
type?
did.
This in the mic.
Mm.
Why is that?
See what I'm talking
Okay.
about? Like,
The why is like
Why is
okay.
Because
just
guys can-
naturally happens.
Because like for example, me and Dewan can have the same. My fault, me and Tyler, because me and Tyler can be friends too. So I already used you for an example. So like, all right, me and Tyler can have the same type, right? And we can be cool. You know what I'm saying? We can be good. We can hang out. We can go out together.
Talking to the mic.
Be like, we can hang out. We
Thank
can
you.
go out together. You know what I'm saying? We could chill. We could see and be interested in the same people. Be like, oh, yo, but that's you. Yo, but that's you. You know what I mean? But it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If he runs down, then okay,
Mhm.
that's cool. But why is it that it has to be different with girls? Like I don't
Okay.
understand. Like there's
Okay.
is it like where's the respect though? Because
The thing is that when it comes, the reason why I usually like that is because I don't know. When it comes to guys, naturally, you guys, it's always been in the system. Like that's just programmed that you guys are just not. With girls, it's not like that. We're naturally not like that.
What's been in
Just the system. You guys are just
What
not.
system?
You guys
No,
not.
what
built.
system?
It's not okay.
What's in the system?
With like you guys have the same interest in girls and you guys could be friends. Naturally,
No,
you
not
guys.
all guys.
Okay, but like you know what I mean, because you asked the question. I'm answering your question. Why
Yeah,
do
but-
girls with the same type, can't be friends?
Right.
Because we're not programmed that way to work that way. It's not unless they're really close and they're actually mature.
I thought this is all just proving my point.
You guys just don't. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean,
This is a
you,
lot.
you just said
I'm saying that okay.
You
the
just
reason
made a whole
why
great-
girls that usually have opposites in types
thing extra.
tend to have better friendships, and it's not because they have opposite types. It just tends out to be that way because it just works out. With girls, when they're friends with people who have the same type as them, which I'm not saying that's the reason why we're friends. Like we can't be friends because we don't have the same type. It's just always an issue that comes up, and then that's the factor.
Oh, so this is correlation, not causation.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Correlation
so
is that like one thing is noticed along with another thing. Okay, correlation is that factor A is noticed with factor B, but factor B doesn't happen because of factor A. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. All right. For example, besides this, like today, right? You see that on Tuesdays, I wear jeans,
Mhm.
but it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily that because it's Tuesday, I wear jeans. Does that make sense? It's just a correlation. Correlation mean that they kind of connect.
Yeah.
Connection. Yeah.
So it's like it's not that girls are friends because we have polar. It just tends to be that way. It's just better that way. I have girls tell me before, oh, we can't be like, oh, we have the same time, so we're gonna have problems. That's like a red flag. Like that's a red flag already.
believe
Like,
that,
what do you
yeah.
mean by that? Like, it's actually a thing. Some girls are just not. They're not girls. They say they are, but they not.
I
Oh,
think
we
it comes
can't.
down
We
to
can't
that.
be. Yeah, it really comes down to that for real. Because then it's like, oh, we go out and stuff, and then let's say hypothetically,
We
Sarah's
spent
looking at
10 minutes on this one topic.
hypothetically,
good
like
topic.
Sarah's like looking at some other. I'm like, oh, because she's looking at because I have the same time I'm looking too. Like hypothetically, it's gonna naturally be like that. So it's just not gonna work out.
I have a question now.
Take the mic.
So,
Oh.
what if you potentially enter a friendship with a girl,
Mhm.
right? So let's just say, all right, we'll use Sarah as an example. Now I'm going on the line.
Sorry, go.
All right, shut up.
Shut up.
So, for example, Sarah's going into a new friendship.
Mhm.
Now, I'm saying, you know, there's a person in Sarah's life. Okay. So let's say Sarah goes into a friendship, and the person, kind of lines up with what the potential friend looks for in people,
Mhm.
right? So, what do you do about that then?
No.
Damn.
Off the
You-
bat, no.
You don't be friends with them, even if
No.
you're locked in.
I don't want to fear that this girl is gonna do something behind my back or be catty. Like I don't know her.
But that's up to the guy though.
Wait, I'm
I mean-
confused. Wait, so the guy's interested in the
No,
other?
No,
I'm
no.
confused.
She has someone,
Oh,
and she's going into a potential friendship, but she finds out that what do you call it? That
She has the
the
same type
person
as me.
yes, that the person that she's already the person that Sarah is with
Mhm.
is matches up with in terms of the type.
But that's see, if
Even
it's a
if
new
she's locked
friendship,
in.
then nah.
Even if she's locked in, like
Nah.
does that affect your decision?
Because
That's my
because if
opinion.
it's a new friendship, and it really depends though. I don't think I'll off the bat be like, oh, I'm not really looking for that if I'm looking for a friendship. But if I see signs that it could be a possible issue, I'm not progressing the friendship. It would be little things like let's say for Sarah's example, like, oh, like she's with somebody. The girl could be like, oh my gosh, like that sweater looks really good on him, da da da.
You get smacked.
You know she's messing with him. Why are you even saying that?
Who gets smacked?
It's like little things like that guys don't pick up, that girls absorb, and it's like, nah, I don't like you.
Yeah, there
And
be
that's
some
what you gotta
subtle
summer.
underlying things that girls
Nah,
do.
that doesn't hype you up though.
No, it doesn't.
What?
It makes me
Okay.
angry.
All
You know what?
No, okay.
It makes
No,
me angry,
okay,
bro.
okay. All right, so
It makes me angry.
let's just
I'm not
say,
saying nothing.
all right, let's just say for example, right?
Man,
Um,
no.
No, that does not hype me up.
Keep it going.
I mean,
Girls be saying some catty stuff.
No,
It's
it's
a certain-
catty.
it's a certain level of possessive you could be with somebody, right? I get that.
No,
Mhm.
that's just crazy.
But, like, human beings always want what they can't have, right? So, or what they don't have, I should say. So, does it not kind of like would it not gas you up to know that like other people are interested in the person that you're
No.
with?
If it's people that I know, no, because that means that they're trying to be a topic in the relationship.
I got my fellow. See,
But what if you like it's this potential friend? You don't really know them like that.
It's still not gonna gas me up. If it's a stranger, then it's like, okay, whatever. But if it's like somebody I know and I have conversations and I genuinely like the person for, as a friend, it's gonna piss me off.
See, for guys, it's different.
No, it pissed me off.
And
too.
It would piss me off because it's just like the girl's intention is to like mess it up a little bit or just
We have
like
a
be
finger.
a
We
topic.
have a finger.
For guys, I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm not gonna say it's an agree thing. For guys, it's different because, like, at least for me personally, anybody even like, if I even sense the shift, in like, on a molecular level, in terms of like noticing and stuff like that, it's just not cool. It wouldn't get good at all
Mm.
because now it's just one more person to fight.
Wait, don't you have class?
At 5:30.
Oh, okay, then we're good then. Do you have anything at 5?
What do you mean?
Because it's like, I'm just checking in with time. So,
No, we're good.
okay. You have like an hour.
But
Less than that. Oh, next topic?
so no, not next topic. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So
Brother.
so you're saying that you wouldn't progress the friendship because a suspicion that the other girl would try to like make a move on the man? Or
No, if she is showing signs, mind you,
showing signs?
my suspicions are usually right or it's halfway right. I'm in the area, I'm just not there. I
So-
just need something else.
So
My suspicions are usually right. So if I feel that, because I'm not a jealous person. I am possessive, but I'm not jealous. Like if somebody is gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, like I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. But if I have a gut feeling that this girl's gonna like she has a goal or something like that, there's something weird with her, I'm not gonna go towards that because if I think it's weird, I'm not gonna try to. What makes you think if you're walking into danger, you're gonna keep on walking?
That's not danger though.
That is danger because like that's gonna piss
friction.
me
That's
off.
red water, bro.
That's friction.
That's a red
Okay,
flag.
would you go towards something that you're not gonna want?
would I go for something?
Yeah,
I'm
that you
not
don't
gonna
want. Yeah. So I
That's
will walk
fine.
away from that.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Nah,
Like,
because
okay,
with girls it's always
I
deeper.
agree.
They
I
always
mean,
dig.
I
It's always a
agree.
digging thing. It's not surface level. It's never surface
I
level.
agree.
Like,
Y'all not
I
even.
mean,
God,
look,
man,
here's the thing. Here's what
Sarah's like,
I agree.
it's always deeper than I'm
There's gonna
telling
be
you.
bigger
Based
problems
off
in
of
that friendship.
everything
Sorry.
I've heard just now, could you say that girls make things more complicated because they tend to move more sneaky than us?
Girls are sneaky. Guys
There
are
some
just
catty girls,
messy.
That's my point.
Girls are sneaky and clean.
So they make things more complicated.
Indeed.
I never
You
say
can say-
guys make things
You can say,
complicated.
no, but I'm just
We said
saying.
girls.
You can say that they make things more complicated than it needs to be, correct?
What is the
No,
takeaway?
it's not. They don't make things more complicated. It was already complicated to begin with.
We
It's-
thought
But they
spent
added
20
on to the
minutes on
complication.
this.
no, it's not.
because-
It's not added. It was a goal
Because
to begin
there's
with.
a fear that that girl might
No,
try to make a move or something like that
it's
because they
not
have the
that.
same
It's making
type.
it okay.
But and then out of caution, out of
It's just
fear,
not, bro. It's
you're
like-
deading the friendship because there's out of caution because you don't want stuff to happen, knowing that you have the
Because
same
I
type,
know she has a goal, and I don't know what the goal is, but there's a
which
goal.
is making
It's
the
gonna start
friendship
problems.
complicated, which is complication.
But that's
What are you getting out of saying complication?
I feel like I feel like with girls it's like an uncaused cause. Like
Caleb,
when I say an uncaused cause, I mean like this is just something that is. This is like
Yeah.
it's something that like that each woman comes with, and I think that it's not like it doesn't. I think what you're trying to say is that it doesn't become more complicated because the complications already are.
yeah. It's already that's the foundation of it. You don't
Do
do
you see
that.
how he just simplified
Okay.
everything you just said?
But it was not.
Okay.
I gave you guys more examples.
He just simplified everything
Okay,
in a span of a
But
second.
what I'm saying, you guys already have like a foundation. We have a foundation. If you go against
Your
that
foundation is broken.
no, it's just not how you guys go about it. Girls are just
But
saying
like-
no. When you say yes, that's when it messes up. When guys
Like-
say no, imagine if Tyler went up to you.
Who
That
would've
does
thought?
not does not exist
But-
in a girl.
Okay,
Who'da
so you
thought
said the
this
complications
episode?
are already
Who'da thought?
there, right? The complications are already
Right.
there, but by the friendship continuing, there's always this lingering fear that something
There's
might
not
happen.
there's not a lingering fear. It's more like, what do you mean by that, bro? It's not a fear.
Am I bugging?
Why?
Because
I'm confused.
It's not
What?
funky.
didn't you say that? Oh, you know, like
It's
because
not
since
a
they have
fear.
the same type, there's like not a fear, but like a
Suspicion.
suspicion that
Okay.
like she might try to make a move or anything like that.
It's not that like
It wouldn't be make a move. It's just like
I will only think that if she's giving me direct signs.
If she's giving
I'm not
direct
fighting
signs
air.
that she-
If she's saying things, doing things, that's when I will.
so there's
go
a level of
accordingly.
untrust there.
once you reach that line, there is no trust. That's it. If I don't trust you, you're done.
So if you know from the jump that she has the same type, there's not gonna be a level of
No,
trust there?
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it just happens that when there's issues and stuff like that, they have the same type. You don't. No girls are gonna fight over a guy. No girls is gonna have beef over a guy and stuff like that.
Okay.
If they don't have the same type. I'm just saying it comes with that, bro. If Sarah likes blanquitos and I don't, why would we fight?
Sorry.
If Sarah
Wow.
likes blanquitos and
Time
I
out.
don't, why
Time
would we
out.
fight about
Time
it?
out. Time out.
Sorry.
No,
It's not really
discrimination.
fighting. It's just.
You
Oh
said
my gosh.
that girls would
Because
not fight over a guy. Is that what you said?
I didn't say that.
Can I
You
get
want me
my-
to say that?
She didn't,
Okay, guys.
Okay,
This
Guys
is
are
my
pissing
final
me off.
she didn't
verdict.
say that.
I just said that my
Yo,
fault.
you
That's
were
what I'm trying
digging
to say.
yourself a giant hole.
She didn't
right
say
there.
that.
Oops.
Yeah, that was
My
like the
final
first
verdict-
thing you
I'm
said.
just saying.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
My final verdict, okay, if me and
What
this
a
girl have
episode,
the same
man.
type, I just mentally prepared for that friendship to not work out. I don't think it's a matter of not trusting
It's
or
not
any of
that.
that. It's like I'm gonna lead this friendship with like suspicions, and I just am gonna
Nah, I'm
conclude
not
that
like that.
this friendship is not gonna work out.
Nah, that's not
Suspicions
what
are
me
a form
though.
of complication, no?
Wait.
That's my verdict.
That's not me.
But aren't
So-
suspicions
The
a form
friendship's
of
not gonna work
complication?
out.
No, it's
I
not.
don't
Complication
think
is
so.
when the actions are done. Suspicion does not. You could have suspicions about
Because
somebody
having
and not make it
suspicions will make
complicated.
things complicated.
No,
No?
not if you act on it. It complications comes with actions, bro.
No.
No, okay.
Complications
Okay.
Because you're
With
having
action.
suspicions, but you don't know the actual
I have a
truth.
question.
Yo, let him,
Therefore,
let Zay
making
talk,
I have a
bro.
question.
Complications comes with
What
actions.
is the topic?
I have a
Let me know. Let me know.
Okay, I
in
have
the
a question.
comments.
I have a question and I have a statement, right?
Uh-huh.
So my question is, what if, for example, you and Sarah now
Mm-hmm.
grew up, you have had similar life situations and similar experiences, and that's what you guys related off of, and you guys are beginning our friendship, and because of these similar experiences, you tend to gravitate towards similar kinds of people,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And due to your cultural similarities,
Mm-hmm.
the similar kinds of people exist. You know what I'm saying? You go for the same type of people
Uh-huh.
internally and externally as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? Due to like culture, upbringing, whatever, exposure, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So would there be a problem there?
I have so many girlfriends that we've grown up together. And my closest friends are the ones that we do not have the same type, no matter how we grew up.
I'm saying
We
how.
have same life, same around the same people, everything. We do not have the same type. And the girls that I've been friends with grew up together with the same group too. I'm talking about with the same girls that I don't have the same type with, and we do. Problems always arise because the other one always wants somebody that I want once they find out.
Are you not the problem?
No,
So-
What?
no.
So then, I think that we can conclude by saying that all girls have hypothetical grudges against girls that have the same type of them.
And that is complicated.
Like,
Is it not
that's not
complicated?
We just spent 30
Complicated.
damn minutes.
Trying
Trying to get that
explain
answer.
to you guys because you guys didn't get
No,
it.
we're trying to explain to
Sarah
you.
been knew it.
He simplified it in the span of a minute.
I didn't
like
think I
30
Well,
seconds.
I'm not a
Explain
simplifier.
We know
It's
this.
I think
A
this
girl
all,
thing.
like my point has been proven. No?
Like he did that. He explained everything in a
I
minute.
mean, if you
Mental
want to
passing
be
on
right,
the
be
same
right.
shorty.
But like,
No.
That's
I'm
my
not.
case.
I'm just saying, like,
if you want your point to be proven,
That's
whatever
my case.
point that you got, okay, take it.
the
Fine.
point been proven.
But I
in the
said what I
video.
said.
Guys could pass
Whether your
around
point is
the
proven
same
or not, I'm not
girl.
disagreeing with you. But
Yes.
I don't even know what your point was to begin
You
with.
said
Honestly.
what?
I said guys could pass around the same type of girl. It wouldn't be us, like y'all.
Right.
Pass around is
That's-
crazy.
yo.
All right. Nah.
But
We
nah.
don't do that.
You know what? You know-
Stop
We don't
it.
do that here.
keep it going. This is the debate episode.
We don't pass around
Keep
the
going.
conversation.
We can
We're gonna
change
keep going.
topics.
I don't think this is
Say-
grudges anymore.
We didn't agree on the guys.
keep
for
going.
this one.
You gonna keep
Nah,
going.
nah, this is
There's
a
too much
debate
tea on
episode
this
right
road.
now.
Y'all got your problems too.
No, for real.
no.
Oh, what you
I'm with Sarah on that one. I'm with Sarah on that one. I don't care.
Nah,
I
sir.
don't know.
That's passing nah.
Passing around is crazy.
That's
I've seen
right.
that
Like,
too.
wicked
Think about it.
statement.
Because think about it, right? Like, I don't know if y'all be seeing those TikToks, like those Instagram things where like the girls are like, oh, when I'm looking at him, but then I realize he was with a few other people before he was with me.
That's different.
It's the
She
same
already
thing.
knew once you
No,
started
it's not.
something.
No, okay.
That's different. That's
Think about
just,
it. Think
that's
about
just
it. Okay, think about it.
It's the same
Who
thing.
let
No,
us
it's
fuck
It's the
this
same thing.
episode?
So the man
Because-
is passed around.
because if this
Alright.
okay,
I'm sorry. She's talking about within friend groups.
because if this girl is supposed to be this crown jewel, right? If she's supposed to be this special thing, right? How many people
Or special to her.
would you? How many people would you have would you be willing to deal? How many people would you be willing to accept this special thing, knowing that they touched it?
Okay, but that's a different view.
Knowing that you know what I'm saying? Like it just I don't know. I
I
feel like
think so.
passing around is different. I can't not even in a friend group. I'm just saying in general.
The topic
Like
is
if I
debates, not
see
grudges.
if I see and if I hear that this person
This is a
has
debate.
been passed through, above, around, under the streets,
Mm-hmm.
it's done. Because you're not special anymore. Like it's one
mean,
thing. Because
But that's different. I think.
because one thing about like
I'm sorry.
Damn,
I'm
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
silent.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Censorship,
I'm
man.
sorry. I was just gonna move it.
Censorship.
No. So
I'm sorry.
it's okay. So it's one like friend groups is just different. Like that's just no respect. Come on, like.
Damn.
But if it's like strangers, it's completely different because like I don't even know these people. Not that I'm supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like I don't know these people. I don't know the kind of situations you've been in to pick these kind of people. So it's just like nah. It's that
I don't know.
it's that out of the way.
I just in college, this friend group, yeah, I don't do that. My entire life, all I've seen is guy friend
What was
groups, just
that,
like
Sarah?
one girl to one girl. One
Instigated.
girl.
I love this. Go ahead.
I don't know. I think what Sarah means like if guy friend groups. I'm not saying this friend group. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like just middle school, high school, and all that stuff. It's giving like, oh, guys is like, oh, yeah, I was with her for like a little bit. I'm done with her. Oh,
Yeah.
bro, like I kind of like her. Da, da, da. Oh, you could go ahead and do that. That's
Yeah.
passing around to us.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say passing around as in like this girl been around town and I'm
Right.
just pass it to
You
my
could have
homeboy.
said that like 5 minutes ago.
It's one.
Well, I didn't think I needed to explain.
Do you not know our audience right now? Like, we get
Okay.
passed around.
Okay, so when she
My
explains
term
it, then you
passed
could have just
around-
summarized
My
it.
term of passed around is
Hmm?
like
Mhm.
he's
Mine would
she's
not have
already
been
with
PG.
someone.
That's
Are
not
you
what
done?
I'm saying.
What?
but-
Are you done?
What?
Thank you. Anyways, so my term of passed around is just when this girl has already been with this guy, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I don't want to be with her anymore." And then this guy's like, "Yo, you think if I could like talk to her, whatever, like you think that'd be fine?"
That's
They'd be
passing
like,
around.
"Yeah," but I think girls are really possessive of who they're with, and then especially if they have the same type, it's just gonna be different cases, different scenarios. I
Because
don't
think
know.
about it, if a girl group was to do that, then we'll look horrible.
It's not even about how you look.
Talking
Not
to the
even that.
mic,
I'm just
man.
saying. That's why it just doesn't work.
It's
Which
not
is
even
the
about.
horrible.
It's not even about how you look. I feel like at this point, it don't even matter if I'm speaking to the mic or not because like. But anyway, it's not even about how you look though. It's just the moral part of it. I mean, but now I feel the need to clarify what I mean by passing around. Like, I feel like when a person like multiple people getting to experience this one person in general, it's like if a relationship, if a bond is supposed to be so special, it's not meant for everybody to have.
Right.
So like, no matter if it's a guy or a girl, like where's the self-respect? For
Right.
you to just be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna get with you. Oh, okay, things didn't work out. This other person that just so happens to be your friend seems cool. I'm gonna get with you. And it's like if you've been through a whole friend group or if you've just been, with a whole bunch of people, does it not make you kind of sit back and be like, damn, like I've been around,
Mm.
And that's the issue that guys have. It's just like nah. But as people get older, obviously, you're gonna be in more relationships. You're gonna meet more people. So like, there's things you can't change. But at the same time, that relative number increases, right? So, like for example, if we're considering, a 25, 26 year old, right? If she's been with maybe 15 people, that's not crazy because like this could have been all talking stages. This could have been, you know, one night things that happened over the span of her whole life, you know, compared to somebody who's our age and they've been with like 40 something people.
Damn.
I feel like at
That's,
older
that's, a,
age,
that's, a
stuff
bit,
like
ex-
that matter.
that's a bit extreme, but like,
Damn.
but I mean, we can't really say damn because then we'd be hurting the feelings of people that. Anyway, so
No,
We
still
don't care.
there.
no, one, no, I'm not,
100 is crazy.
I'm not saying that
There's
I'm not saying that we supposed to care really, but you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not like the craziest thing.
No, it's not.
Like it's not like we don't walk past people every day who is hiding that part of themselves, and we just don't know it.
I mean, like as you get older,
So-
that stuff like that's not gonna matter.
That's what I'm saying. Like the relative
So-
number increases to the point
Right.
it doesn't really matter. But like as right now, yeah.
Damn, Tyler.
Conclusion.
Conclusion on like a final topic.
I don't know.
So just to wrap up that whole debate,
Almost 40
I
minutes.
think we could safely say that girls make things more complicated than it needs to be. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, based off of everything that I've heard just now, based off of everything I
We're gonna
just
let
heard just
Tyler
now,
speak for himself.
I just can't.
based off of everything I've heard, I'm neutral. So because of just everything I've heard, it proves my point. Now I'm just saying, but we'll speak about this after the show because we gotta start wrapping up. So enough with this final thing. We're gonna go around and we're gonna ask a question. Are you a messy person?
Amanda, go first. Hey, you like to
Amanda,
gossip.
Are you a messy
likes to
person?
I'm not a messy
Start the clock.
person, and no, I do not gossip. I
You like
discuss.
drama.
There's a difference.
You like
I like to
drama.
discuss.
What's the difference?
It's just a simple discussion. Gossiping is too much, you know. How is that complicated? I'm just talking. I'm just having a conversation.
So you're saying there's no
You just
difference-
want me to
there's
be
no
complicated so
difference?
bad.
You are.
You want men to be messy.
I'm not a
No,
messy
I don't want a
person.
man to be messy.
I don't like being messy.
So you're saying there's a difference between discussing and gossiping.
Yes. We're not getting into that. That was just me saying I don't gossip. I just discuss.
Let me look serious.
So you're saying you're not a messy person.
No, I'm not. Usually if there's drama that pops off and stuff like that, I just naturally not that I don't distance, I just listen now. Like there's no point to continue anything at this point. If it's a friendship or if it's just like people I really don't care about, that's how you feel? That's not what happened? Bye. Bye. That's it. Like I'm not gonna continue that. Have I gotten messy? Sure, maybe. I feel like everybody got, their reasonings for doing things. But I'm not a messy person.
Okay. Patsy, Dewan, you a messy person?
That's the answer.
I don't like where this is going.
Well, I'm quiet when I want to, but when I want to like stir stuff up, I can be messy.
Dewan is
Instigate a lot.
messy.
Give him a spoon.
It's kind of fun though.
Give him a spoon.
Alright. Patsy, Sarah, you a messy person?
I definitely think in the past I've been very messy. I think I would let anger and being petty take over because one thing about me, if you're gonna get me mad, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be mad or worse.
Ooh.
Me at the end of the day. If you somehow hit my temper, and it takes a lot for me to get mad. Like I genuinely don't be getting mad like that. But if you found a way to reach that limit, I'm gonna be petty and make sure that you experience that and more. Experience it and more. But I've grown and I've matured since, so I don't think now I'm a messy person like I once was.
Patsy,
I'm back.
Zay, you a messy person?
No.
There we go.
Straight up, that's it.
Alright, now me. I'm not a messy person. I kinda like
Let it be known, I'm just sound effects. I'm just sound effects.
That's funny.
I'm just sound effects.
We'll talk about this after. But
That was too good.
no, I'm not.
I got
I'm not a
that
messy
all the
person off the rip. But like the law said, if there comes a time where I need to be messy, then I will be messy.
I'll send you that in the chat. You can add it in the YouTube video if you want
Thumbnail.
to. No, that's a good thumbnail. It is.
Nah, I'm not a. I'm only a messy person when I need to be when the situation calls for it. But just off rip, nah, I'm not a messy person. Even though some people might disagree, but we'll talk about that after the show. Speaking of which, we're gonna wrap things up here because what time is it? 5:08.
I mean, we could push this to 5:20 if you have class at 5:30 or no.
5:20. Because we went through everything, so there's really nothing left.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna end it off.
I was gonna
with-
say, how you?
What?
For those who said, like you said, you're messy, but like, what did you do that made you messy?
What about reasonings?
Yeah.
I don't think I can say all that.
Well, you can
It's
just
in the
gotta
past.
make it PG.
Well, you could just
You
like,
wanna talk about it or?
I mean, I just used to be a petty person. I don't know.
well, was
I
it
don't
given like
ever.
Snapchat? Like, I used to do that.
What?
When people used to piss me off, I used to add them straight up.
It's just giving.
But I was young. I was young and
You know what it
dumb,
is? It's giving like when you tell somebody something in confidence and then they proceed to use that against you. Best believe I'm gonna tell you something that you ain't want to hear, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that part of me. You know what? You want to talk about my past? Let's dive into yours because
That's
what
right.
made you think it was okay to talk about something I told you in confidence? Not that they shared this to anybody. at least I
But
don't
they
think.
like use it against.
But
them,
they
like,
use
to
it
dig
against me. Like I feel like
That's why you did this.
That's some girl code. I feel like that should be talked about. You shouldn't really
I feel
talk on
like,
somebody's business.
yeah.
I feel like there's somewhere in the world where people actually die over things like that.
Oh.
What?
Ain't that just Gotham?
We live in Gotham, if you think about it. But I feel like there's a prison where people die over things like that, for real. Like, you use that against me? Okay. Game over.
I believe that.
Not sure.
No, that is girl code. You don't do that.
Don't talk about somebody's business. That's being messy.
Don't talk about nobody's business if yours is not even. Oh, just don't do it at all.
That's
Actually,
right.
should be the last person, because that's the first thing people are gonna. Should be the last person
You're the
talking.
Last one.
The last one, because let's really put everything on the
You're the
table.
last one.
But okay, so we could leave it there because I feel like if we keep on going, we'll dig ourselves into a hole. So yeah, we already know, but we don't want to go lower. So thank you for tuning in to episode 15 of the ABU podcast. Remember to subscribe on YouTube at ABU Podcast YT. Follow us on Instagram at ABU_podcast. Man, tell them about that TikTok.
ABU Podcast 4 and clips are posted.
Thank you again for Sarah for tuning into this episode. Any final words?
I'm proud I started a
That's not for
debate.
you,
Oh,
but no, I'm playing. Go ahead.
I started a good debate.
You ain't even started.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be on Grudges. I mean, it was supposed to be on Grudges. Now it's like a debate.
Yeah, that debate went into
Yeah.
a whole different thing, but
Yes.
Zay, close us
Fire.
out with our word of the day.
Fire.
The word of the day is exclusivity.
Spell that
Whatever
word.
means.
Exclusive.
You want to do it right now?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's the word of the day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And we will see you guys next time. Peace.
thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe button up here. Comment down below and watch the latest video. Bye, guys.